Hey, Shalom, Shalom, stuff, so again, no praise to Bashem, El Shah, Bashem, Kodash, the belongs to the apostles of GMS and honesty, brothers. I doing the work and truth with sincerity. It's just a quick one. What you call it? This is on falling off, right? This is let's get into it. It's Ezekiel 18:24. So when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned, in his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die. Now, for instance, my other guy comes into this truth, does quote, a load of good, quote unquote, load of righteousness. Wait, if he falls out, what does it mean? It means absolutely nothing, right? So what the scriptures say this. Where is it? It's not my internet, it's just a bit slow at the moment. It's Matthew 24:13 says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right, so not he that partook, not he that did a little bit of this and a little bit of that, the same shall be saved. No, he that endures unto the end. Right? Because that's the whole point of the game. It's all about enduring unto the end. Right? This is Luke 9:62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plough and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Right, so what you may not realize is, when you start doing this work, you made a contract with the Most High. He said, look, man, I'm going to do the work until the end, right? But if I don't, then you're going to take me out of the game. That's the contract you made with the Lord, right? Which is why, the last scripture I get, that's why the last couple of scriptures I'm going to get. That's why it's always, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the power man, right? And you got to pray that, you ain't a castaway. You pray that the Lord keeps that spirit in you, right? Because one said, when you start doing this work, you basically said to the Lord, look, I'm going to do this work forever, right? This is 2 Peter 2:24. If after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of Yahweh and Savior Yahushua Mashiach, so right, they were in the world, right, as we all were, right, and then came into the truth, right, you start doing your wickedness, you start committing adultery, you start doing this, you start doing that, right, start eating pork, right, and then you start learning with Yahushua. Says they are again entangled therein, so you basically fall back into the world, right, and overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning, right? So hey, it's better for you to not have even got this truth, right? Because now I don't even think I have that. Don't even think I have that prepared. Like I said, my internet's a bit slow. This is Luke 12:47. It says, and that servant which knew, is this the one I want? Yeah, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. Yeah, because you knew what that's, your master wanted. Right, you came into this truth and you knew what, you learned what the Lord required, right? But then you got weak, right? And you fell off, right? So when the Lord comes back, He gonna get you, right? So it shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes, right? Because you get that saying, you should have known better, right? And that's why ultimately the Lord's having it whereby this truth is being preached everywhere, right? The spirit that, the Lord has in GMS, every brother's, but basically all topics are covered by one brother or another, more or less, right? You might type in something science related and a brother video might come up, Might type something history related, brother's video might come up. Might type something pop culture related, a brother's video might come up. Right? Hey, you might just be looking for a review of Aquaman and the brother's video comes up. A review of Game of Thrones and Archeon's video coming up. Right? So hey, basically Lord's making it such whereby he's justified in doing exactly what he's going to do to everyone on the face of this planet Earth. Right? This is Matthew 12:43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he, and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. Right, and that's what would you call it? That's linking in. Ooh, where'd it go? I think I lost it. Yeah, I think I lost it. Well, basically, one of the precepts I had before, basically talking about the last estate being worse than than the beginning, right? Because when you fall out when you get this truth, those wicked spirits that are on you, them demons that are on you, get shaken off, right? But when you fall back into the world, then them demons jump on you, and they jump on you 7 times more, right? They jump on you manyfold, right? So you basically you started off as a nigger, right? But then you came into the truth, and then when you fell out, you became a super nigger, right? And the Lord ultimately is going to judge you for that. This is 1 Corinthians 9:27. It says, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I've preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. So basically, Paul, he wasn't moving proud. The Apostle Paul, he wasn't moving proud. He was being very humble, right? He had an understanding that that's Satan. What happened there? That is actually Satan. And basically, the Apostle Paul had an understanding that everything that he was doing, if the Lord hasn't chosen him, would have been for naught, right? But hey, the Lord had Apostle Paul be one of them guys, right? That's actually Satan. Fucking hell. I was just trying to copy some videos onto my phone so I couldn't go through them at work. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, but process got cancelled. Oh well. So, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I preach to others, I myself should be a castaway. Then Psalms 51:11, cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Right, and that's a prayer that all brothers should pray. Right, because at any moment the Lord can take that spirit from you. You don't want him to do that. Right, so yeah, so that's just kind of just changed my mood. But fuck it. Hey, Lord's was always edifying. Till the next time I say, Shalom.